Alright, what's up guys? Today I'm going to give you some exercises to help change your kid's entire body, and I guarantee you that they will work as long as you stick with them and make them fun and engaging for your kid. I'm going to split this up into 3 different categories. One for ages 1 to 3, one for ages 3 to 5, and one for ages 5 to 8. Each one has different exercises more appropriate for their age group and will help your kids stand out and dominate physically while being safe and fun. Okay, for ages 1 to 3, there are going to be 2 exercises. The first one is a crawling obstacle course. Okay, you're not going to have to spend thousands of dollars or go to some random gym, but I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it at home. There are many different ideas you could come up with, but I'm just going to give you the simple version. You just need some pillows, maybe some chairs, a blanket, you could even use some tape. You just want to set up some stuff that your child should try to go around, over, and through. You could use toys at the end to motivate them, or even yourself. You want them just crawling around, having a good time, moving in different ways than they would have normally moved. And this is great because it activates the core muscles, which helps them move and grow the way they're meant to. And it also improves the bilateral coordination, which just means that they're moving to both sides, which means their muscles are going to be equal and they're going to develop properly. It also helps develop their proprioception, their awareness of where they are, because they're going to have to look around, climb over stuff, and feel stuff, which just helps develop the body, build muscle, and develop in the right way. Some parents have problems that their child will just go straight over the obstacle course or not go through it. Something that you could do is either make the obstacle course a little bit harder and try to push them to just really go down and crawl over these things, and also really make sure that they have a toy that they like, or it's yourself, and really try to motivate them and get them excited. Alright, the second exercise for ages 1 to 3 is really fun. It's bubble popping and chasing. You're simply just going to blow bubbles around your kid and encourage him to pop it. This one seems a little stupid, more like a game rather than actual exercise, but trust me, this helps a lot. This is exactly why it's beneficial. It's really great for balance, because they have to balance around to pop these bubbles, and it's even better for eye coordination. They have to coordinate where these bubbles are because they're constantly moving and try to pop them with their hands. And both those things are crucial for walking and running. Some parents notice that their child just stands there and watches the bubbles. A good tip is just to simply just do it with them. Maybe play some music, make it into a game, and encourage them with toys and with other fun things. Alright, that covers up ages 1 to 3. Remember, you want to be doing those exercises as often as possible. Not too much every day, but you want to build up to it. Alright, let's get straight into ages 3 to 5. The first thing we're going to do is animal walks. We're going to do all types of these. Let me just show you a few simple ones that you could do that are great for this age group. Bear walks, crab crawls, and frog jumps. Those are the 3 best ones I would say that you should mostly focus on and are super fun when you do them with your kid. Bear walks are when you're just walking on your hands and feet. Crab walks are when you're walking on your hands and feet, except you're upside down so your stomach's facing upwards. And the frog jumps are just where you're squatting and jumping forward. You could use your hands for stabilization. These ones are great and they're fun. These will build strength in major muscle groups, improve hand coordination, and develops great body awareness because they have to have a sense of where they are to jump around and do these movements. Bear walks are great shoulder strength and core strength. Crab walks strengthen the glutes and hamstrings a lot. And then the frog jumps enhance the leg power and balance. A lot of parents notice that their child struggles with the coordination during these exercises, and the best thing to do is just start small, one at a time. So don't try to focus on teaching them all of the exercises, just focus on one type of animal walk and just teach them that singular one and say, hey, we're just going to do 30 seconds of this, and then every time you add a little bit and you're going to notice that they're getting better coordination, better balance, and better strength. And then you can start evolving into doing more of these exercises. Alright, for this age group, we're going to do another obstacle course, but we're going to step it up a notch. I'm just going to give you a few great ideas. For this one, you want them stepping up stuff, balancing across stuff, and jumping over stuff. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, and I know those things sound dangerous, but we're going to make them safe. For the balancing, you could just take a line of tape and roll it up on the floor and have them balance across it like a balance beam. For the jumping over stuff, you could just put some pillows, roll up blankets, or whatever you have that's soft and have them jump over it. And for step-ups, you could use stairs, and if you don't have that, just use pillows or whatever other stools or chairs you have and have them step up onto those. These are really great for gross motor skills, balance, motor planning, and spatial awareness. So these have a ton of benefits. The jumping helps their bone density and leg strength, so it actually builds up their bones. Balancing improves stability and core control, and the step-ups increase muscle and coordination. All really good for child development. A common problem that parents have with this exercise is that their child is hesitant to jump or do any of the other areas of the obstacle course. As always, you should always start off small whenever they have struggles with this, and also always use things they like. It could be your face, it could be a toy, and if they're too old for that, maybe a screen or a candy or something else, and slowly building up a minute at a time, and then keep progressing, and then once you're able to do more, keep doing more and more, progressive overloading. Alright, now we're moving on to the schooled age movers, age 5 through 8. Okay, there's going to be another 2 exercises for this age group, and obviously these ones are very different than the last 2, because now they're getting into really moving and running and even playing some sports. Alright, the first exercise we're going to do is a simple one. It's just catching and throwing, so basic ball skills. They're probably already doing this, but we're going to do it even more. You're simply going to just take a soft ball to start with and keep throwing it back and forth. Remember, it's always nicer to start with a soft ball so they really get the hang of catching, because a lot of kids are really scared of catching a ball at first. As they get better, you could try to have them throw it at a target or try catching with one hand, which will be great for coordination. Benefits of this are eye-hand coordination, increases reaction time, and spatial judgment. They have to know where they are to catch and run and throw these balls. These will be fundamental for participating in sports and other daily activities. A common problem parents have is that their child can't catch the ball. As always, you want to start small and slowly build up from there. It's a stage that you're always going to do when you're trying to build up your child's development. So you want to start with a softer, bigger ball that really has no downsides if they get hit from it. You want to start off really close and slowly throwing the ball to them, having them catch it and slowly build up from there. Maybe get a little bit of a smaller ball, move it a little bit farther back, start throwing it farther, having them learn how to throw it well and build up from there. Then you only move to the next step once you notice that they're doing good. Alright, the next exercise that's great for this age group is yoga poses. The poses that we're going to do is the tree pose. It's just where you stand on one leg and you can put your hands up to make it even more challenging. The downward dog, where you put your hands and feet on the floor and then you put your hips up. And then there's the warrior pose, where you're going to do a stand in place lunge with your arms outreached. This improves flexibility, strength, balance, and body awareness. Yoga also promotes mind-body connection. A common problem that parents have is that their child loses the pose or just can't hold it for too long without losing balance. And as always, they're going to start off small, maybe have them do 1.5 legs, meaning they only use their toes on the other leg, or you hold them slightly, and then you keep holding them less and less, and you keep progressing as they progress. Alright, that covers all of the age groups. I hope this is helpful. Please let me know which one you thought was best and which one you guys used the most. If you like this, like and subscribe.